Hello, everybody. This is a Lamley Showcase hodgepodge of premium. That's what this is. Got to catch up, fill in some gaps, open some things. These are all things I've wanted to get into the collection, into the displays, and I just haven't had a chance to do it. And I figured instead of just opening them by myself, let's open them on video. That's what I'm going to do today. But we're going to start with Hot Wheels Legends. Hot Wheels just wrapped up the Legends tour. At least the tour stops, right? For 2021. Some were remote, or what do you ever want to call them, virtual. Others were in person. They just did the last tour stop in El Segundo at the Design Center this last Saturday. This is the Legends Team Transport set that I need to get open. I actually ordered this myself on Walmart.com. I have no idea if they're going to make these available anymore. I bought two just for the heck of it, but this is the carry-on and the custom Corvette Stingray Coupe. Now, the custom Corvette Stingray Coupe, newer casting. We've seen versions of this Corvette before. Debuted with Fast and Furious in this awesome red version, which still my favorite because I just like it in the plain red with the black rims. I really like it too. And then this second version from Team Transport as well, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Like the gray wheels on this one with the blue kind of classic racing stripes. And then we have this kind of modernized Hot Wheels Legends version. Let's just get this thing open. Finally opening this set up. Let's make a mess of it, open it up. We can look at the truck real quickly, but let's just, it has the Hot Wheels Legends logo on it. Walmart logo. I like the yellow and black combination. Walmart on the door, Walmart on the back. That is that. But let's look at this Corvette. Digging. Kind of the graphite low profile 5-spoke wheels. Black and yellow trim is actually quite cool on this one. I mean, it's a Walmart deco. I mean, I don't know, the color combination is what it is. And yellow and black I think looks cool. The deco is simple, and it's covered in Walmart logos, but that, I mean, done tastefully with the Legends logo. So I actually really like this one. Kind of makes sense in a modernized version. I'm really excited for the future of this casting. Hopefully we'll keep seeing it in premium, and really dig this as the third version of the Corvette. The wheels are awesome too. You customizers probably want to get your hands on those, or is it worth buying these on Walmart? I hope that, I don't know. I mean, I hope there's more available after this, but we'll have to see, and I hope they do that Team Transport again. All right, let's talk. Let's just why don't we just move that right there. And let's talk about these two exclusives right here. Right, let's get them out of the protectors. Don't need those. Like I said, can't remember which is which, right, or what store these came from. But let's start with the 71 Porsche 911. This is the mail-in racing deco that they've done for 2021. This is the collector edition. You want to freeze the screen and read that, you're definitely welcome to do that. This is number 5. Is it 5 of 5? I'm not entirely sure. Don't remember. There's a Raptor and some others. I just don't remember all of them. There's always a Zamac version. The only version in premium, this was released as a Magnus Walker exclusive and then a police livery in basic, and now we had this one from one of those, was it Door Slammers, in premium. So this is the second premium version, this racing Porsche 911. So, and here you go. Looking cool. Actually, this color, once you get it out of the blister, is pretty sharp. Color combination's cool too. These serve a different purpose. Not a realistic livery by any means, but it's Hot Wheels racing. 4 spokes. So put the 4 spokes on it, right? You can have a little fun with a model like this. I'm glad that Porsche's allowing it because it's cool. And it's one I'll definitely put in the collection. Don't know if I'll put it in the display, but I'll put it in the collection for sure. So there is the Porsche. Now let's look at the Laurel. Nissan Laurel 2000 SGX. The pig butt, as they like to call it. I doubt Hot Wheels would call it that, but in Japan, it's nicknamed the pig butt Laurel. And same color combination. Laurel's cool. It's kind of had a cool history so far. Japan Historics 2 was the first version. This one remains my favorite version for a couple of reasons. I really like the color on it, and the fact that it's so clean, just with the JNC and the Greddy logos in the back. And I really like the chrome 4 spokes on this one too. Just really sharp. Very cool casting. Juna Mai designed this one. Loved it in that green version. And I think the next version was this one, Greddy logo again for, this was the very first mix of Team Transport, right? In the Greddy deco. Chrome 4-spokes return for this one, like the stripes, nice and clean as well. Team Transport. Then the Golf version, probably my least favorite of those released so far. Actually, it'll probably be this racing one, but whatever. Looking cool in the Golf, but just doesn't it's not up to par with the other releases. And then first issue of the diorama, right? So this one was what? The first premium, like ultra premium car culture. I don't know, ultra premium, but standard premium. First Team Transport and first premium with Junimai's wagon. That Nissan set, love the 4-spokes in that kind of goldish color that look kind of cool. Really dig that one. And now we have this guy. So let's open it up. There you go. Same colors. Actually, this is a little kind of a darker green, kind of a more deep green, but all the other combinations are the same. Same hood design, roof design, side design. It's obviously number 3 of 5, I think. Maybe it's 6. 4-spokes on this one too. The black 4-spokes look cool with the white lips, which match. I think again, I don't know if all of them have the same combination of like wheel styles and roof and side styles, but the Porsche and the Laurel do. This Laurel, I don't care how they release it, I'm going to collect it. Looks like the grill didn't really get any attention, right? But other than that, pretty cool. Really dig that one. All right, let's add that. Let's talk Ford Racing. This is the Ford Racing set, right? The diorama set. It's got the Ford C800. That's the truck, and it's licensed, and it's awesome. It's got the Ford Transit Super Van. Nice to see that back in a Ford deco. We'll get to the original version of that. It has the Ford Escort RS 1600. Which is right here. We've seen it, debuted with Fast and Furious. We've seen it in premium quite a bit. Very, very cool model in a Ford Racing deco. And we have a new casting. Second time I think a new casting has debuted, or maybe the first time. I'll have to remember that a new casting has debuted in the diorama set. It is the 78 Ford Escort RS 1800 Mark II, right? So let's MK2 Mark II. So this is where I fail miserably, but you guys will always let me know. And we're going to take a look at that. Like I said, I've already opened it up. It's got a cool background on his kind of a classic racetrack. I don't know which racetrack that is. I assume it's in Europe. Based on the cars that are being used, let's have a look at the set. Well, let's talk Ford Racing first before we look at them. So if we look at Ford Racing, I'm going to say like anything that has that white and blue kind of deco that we've seen before. And so I would say the first model that joins the Ford Racing team is one of my all-timers. And I have mentioned this. This is way high. A Mark Jones exclusive from the Heritage set. It is the Super Van. This one is done like the original Ford Transit Super Van that has the Ford GT40 engine in the back. I've mentioned the YouTube video. You got to go watch it. It's awesome. This casting is so fantastic. It's done super well. Everything like the Super Van, wherever all of it fits. I mean, it wasn't really Ford Racing, right? It was just, in fact, I don't know. Maybe this can't be included in the Ford Racing, but it has all of the hits. It's just a cool casting, and it's a good reason to bring it out. Just a nice excuse. So I'm going to put that one right there. And let's talk about the other releases from the Ford Racing team, and we'll just kind of roll them in. This was the Ford Galaxy, right? And the Ford C800. First, this was the debut of the C800, and then it was the along with the Ford Galaxy. Now you can see Ford drag team, Ford logo, Ford, everything Ford on the sides, on the top. Everything about this Galaxy is just fantastic. Great casting, just like how it sits. So that was the first set from the Ford Racing team. Next one, rolled it out and the car fell off. Should I be more dramatic? Should I do it again? There we go. What's this one called? I don't even remember. Angry Dogs. But that's a squirrel. This is the retro rig along with the 69 Mustang. I think it's a 69. Maybe it's a 70. I don't know. But there we go. This one, different look, right? Full blue with kind of a little bit less white. But we have, I guess this one matches the Galaxy a little bit better. But this is 69. This casting was, I think, also designed by Junimai for vintage racing, right? And it's had I think, did a recent feature on it. But still one of the great castings, and this Ford Racing Team version is clean and looks great with the retro rig. That one is great. And then the most recent addition to the Ford team, and Hot Wheels has been very serious about creating these Ford Racing sets. This one's just recent, still in stores. It is the debut of whatever this van is called. It's not licensed, but it sure does look like the super van. This one is called the Rally Van. Rally Van. Has the trailer, first trailer set in Team Transport, and it came with the RS200 in that white, that we're going to see, almost like the super van white version, which looks cool. Love this casting. I know a lot of you rally fans do too. I mean, what's not to like about it? And it looks great, obviously, in the Ford race team as well. So we got drag, we got rally. We've got, what would you call it, Trans Am with the Mustang, drag with the Galaxy. Really, really cool stuff with Ford Racing. And now we have the new set. So let's bring out the C800. You can look at that. I don't think there's much to see on it. All of the decos match, right? For the most part, with the Ford Racing Team. The closest to this deco with the red trim is, in fact, the super van. So let's look at that with the white rims on it. Ford Race Team. This would almost look like it would be, even though it's super fast GT40 engine in the back, almost like a supply van. I think that might be the theme with this one. But maybe not. It doesn't say it, right? So it's just almost like they decoed it up for a race. Oh, I just love it. So happy to see this van getting some love again. Not just stuck in it got the Golf version, right? In the Golf set, not in the Golf set, but in that cargo carriers. It was the infamous peg warmer, and from that set. But so nice to see it getting this kind of love again. Just deserving of it because it's just such a cool casting. So that was the super van. I don't know if it's going to sit up here. We can do it for now. I'll just put it like that before it falls. Let's have a look at the Escort. The first Escort, right? The 1800. RS 1600. Right. So we've seen this casting before, but it is nice to see it in a Ford Racing deco. Pretty simple. Number 16, black hood, light blue stripes. Like the blue wheels on this too, actually. Quite a bit. I think it looks great. The Fast and Furious was a stock version, so I've liked having the premium version of this one, but now getting this racing really fits. And then finally, let's take a look at the new casting. Can you imagine? When the Lamley Awards start, and we're going to be rolling out all these new castings that were debuted in the premium line this year, it's going to be bonkers, right? Even without RLC. It is going to be crazy to see the battle to see which was the best new casting. Think about those Mitsubishis that were just released in Modern Classics, and now this Ford, which is, this one I think looks even better than the 71. This is the 78, right? White rims look cool. It's got the red and blue trim that we see on the truck and on the van, just done a little bit differently. And this one comes with Momo. It comes with the Union Jack, Pirelli, Brembo, Autolite. This is a great race car. Rear details look great. It's got the tire flaps on the front and the back, molded into the base in black. This is just, I like the old Escort casting. This one's even better, I think. You guys can tell me what you think. But there you go. That's a full Ford Racing Team to finish off. How cool is that? That's a rich little collection, right? Do you guys have the whole collection? If you don't, I think all of these are, obviously the Ford set you can get in stores now, at least at Walmart. Same thing with the Team Transport set. I've seen it in a bunch of stores. Oops, got a bee. That's why my shadows are, so I try and flip a bee away. But I can't imagine that these sets are really hard to get, and I don't know what this super van, I don't think the super van has really been commanding a huge pretty penny, but who knows. You guys tell me what you think of this particular set. Mattel did send these to me. I actually found it in stores first, but that's why I have that extra. You guys tell me which of these premium cars you like the most. This was fun to open. I am caught up. Thanks, everybody. Bye.